the old standard form. So ax plus by equals c would be standard form, where all three of those are integers, whole numbers, positive or negative, but a has to be positive. So writing these in standard form, the first one, all we got to do is collect all the variables to one side, which just requires adding a 5x to each side. And all we're doing is reformatting here. So that's the answer. We got a is greater than 0. They're all integers. We done. For the next one, this is given to us in point slope form. So first thing we're going to do is distribute that 3/4 in. Negative 3/4 times a positive 5 is going to be a negative, multiply the tops to the top and the bottom to the bottom, gives us negative 15/4. And then we're going to clear the fraction. So common denominator is 4, distribute a 4 to all terms. And I did it out the longer way this way, but when you do that, you know that it's going to simplify to all whole numbers. And then we're going to, again, collect all the terms to one side. So I'm adding 3x to both sides and adding an 8 to both sides. That way those two will cancel out, giving me the proper format. For this one, we're going to write the standard form equation. So when we do that, we're always going to use point slope form first. First thing we need is a slope, which you can do the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But since it's a graph given here, we can just look at the graph and determine the slope of positive 4 over 3. And then pick either point, doesn't matter which one we use. I'm just going to use the first one that I see there. And then I plug those, substitute those into point slope formula. Double negative will be positive. And now I'm going to distribute to change it into standard form. I'm going to distribute that fraction there. And then I'm going to clear the fraction by multiplying through by a 3. And when I multiply 3 times 4/3, that's going to cancel out, won't it? Right? And then it's going to also cancel with this one, giving me 4x plus 4. Now I am going to collect my terms. So subtracting 2 eliminates the numbers there. Subtracting a 4x on both sides eliminates the variables on the right. And that gives me that. But I have a negative 4x. So what I got to do is get rid of that by distributing a negative 1 to all terms. So that changes all the signs to the opposite sign, and we're done. See you in class.